welcome back. Today we are going to glaze our owl with Stroke and Coat glazes. And this owl that we made together has dried overnight. I wrapped it in a plastic bag and now it's not flexible anymore and he is ready for glaze. So this owl is pretty fragile, especially the nose and these ears up here. So I'm just going to leave it on the table and not have to worry about picking him up. And I'll move this in just a little bit so that you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, that's a little bit of a better angle for you. So we are going to do some underglazing for our owl here. And so I have my glazes and I have got several paintbrushes. And so I'm gonna take the lids off. And the main difference between these glazes, and you'll know this if you've used Stroke and Coat glazes before, is that you need to do multiple coats of glaze to get full solid coverage once your piece is fired. So that's what takes up a good bit of time in this process. And so I'll do a basic first coat of glaze and show you some of the techniques that I use, and then I'll let you get creative and finish from there. So I'm gonna start with this green here. It's Leaping Lizard, and I think he needs some green wings. So I don't really do my owls very, I guess, true to color. In the wild, I like to do them really fun, bright colors. The other thing that you'll notice about these colors is that, one, you can't put them on the back because they'll stick, but they'll also dry a different color and they'll fire a different color. So you'll be able to tell when this glaze has dried because it dries very light. So it will look very pastel, it will look chalky. And once it has changed colors totally, you'll know that you can go back over and do your next layer of glaze. Once they are fired, they get nice and glossy. The colors are a lot more vibrant. This green will still be green. Green won't turn it into another color like some of my studio glazes will. Green stays green, but it will look really bright. Like this is a very bright red color. It will fire red like this bowl, but it looks, it looks kind of pink in this cup, but it fires really dark red. So I'm gonna use a little bit of white next, and I'll apply the white here on the belly of my owl. These will make really nice, bright spring colors. And the white stays white, it just gets really glossy. The face is really interesting, and you can add a lot of details in the face, so I won't go through a lot of those because I want you guys to get creative and really have fun bringing out the eyes. And you can layer your colors, you can mix your Stroke and Coat colors, so you can get a separate cup. You can use white to lighten things up. You can mix reds and blues to make purples. You can get really creative with these. And the nice thing is, like, if I can tell I haven't quite gotten a good layer on the first go round, I know I'm coming back. And I'm being really careful not to get anything on the back because I do have to come and wipe anything that gets on the back here. Okay, so there's the bottom half. So for the top, I've got some yellow, and I still have my red, and I have a little bit of black to do some of the final features. So I'm gonna do the middle of the eye here, nice and white. The eyes are just such a great part of this piece. They really make it look very owl-like. And I'm probably gonna add some green on there and a little bit of black right in the middle. So here's a good bit of white to really open those eyes up and make it really nice and bright. And anywhere that you leave unglazed will just be the color of the clay. So this is a sort of a warmish white color. It won't be gray, it won't be pure white. It'll be similar to the bottom of this cup. So it'll lighten up from what you see here. Okay, so let's do a little bit of yellow. Get another brush here. I think I'll put a little yellow here on his ears. And then I'll also do my yellow here on the beak. And especially with the lighter colors, you really need to make sure that you get all of the layers of glaze on there. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of red here. Brighten up his face, give him some fun summertime, springtime colors. A little under his or her eyes. It's fun to name your creatures. So when you sign the back, make sure that you sign the back by scratching your initial in or your name. You can put the year, and you can also put the name of your owl. But the rules for this are the same. The guidelines are the same. On any piece that you're glazing, you want to do 3 coats. You can mix these colors. You can layer these colors. So I'm going to finish out the eyes here. I'm going to do another layer of white. I'm going to leave the background of the face for now. So I kind of like this raw clay look. Okay. And then while I let that dry, I'll do another layer of yellow, and then I'll finish out the eyes for you guys. And then I'll go back and do the rest of my layers of glaze. Give it some beautiful bright colors. So I'll put a little green in the middle of the eye. Then I'm gonna do a little black for the center of the eye and a little black on the eyelashes. So since I know this white is still drying, I'll go back while I've got a little time do another coat of green here. I could do some more green on the face to kind of tie it all together. That would be pretty. I like to make the tops and the bottoms pull together. So no matter how many colors you're using, it still looks really unified. So, I'll just give him a little bit of green over here. Brighten this up. Be a fun owl. I got a little bit on the nose, but that's okay. Put a little bit around his ears. And again, this will get 3 layers of glaze. Good, okay. So now I'll do my green on my eyes. Okay, then I'll let that dry. And I'll come in here with my black, and I am going to leave this part clay, but if I was gonna do it like the face all white, I would do the white first before I do the eyelashes, because the eyelashes are the last little detail that you wanna do. So I'm just gonna come in with my littlest paintbrush and painting these lashes, and then it just really opens those eyes up. It is okay for these colors to overlap. And even with the eyelashes, you're gonna wanna do multiple coats of your glaze. And that helps it look like a solid color and not look streaked. And it helps eliminate the look of brush strokes and really deepens up your colors so that you get really nice, bright, vibrant colors that make these glazes so beautiful. So all I have left to do on this is whatever details that I want to do with the black, I can go over some things to help outline them. I'm gonna do some black in the middle of the eyes after it dries a little bit more, and then I'm gonna finish my extra layers of glaze on the body of the owl and the ears and such. So that is the basics of using stroke and coat glazes to paint your pottery. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye.